me down, I ain't going out. As the culture turns, you gotta figure it out. They see you getting it poppin', they gon' try and come around. I be down to go out like and keep a live round. In the blick, get you hit. Bitch, we gon' get you first. Don't get caught up in the mix. Better watch out for that blitz. Can't deny that I'm lit. You can't deny that I'm lit.
Can't deny that I'm lit. Gotta ride with your blick. Fuck watching for the ops. It be the cops to get you hit. I just ride up off the porch. Mama said stay up out the mix. Niggas up when I was broke. They left me down on my dick.
And I said, we the ones.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We the ones breathing new life into this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till election time.
As you briefly just mentioned, you recently stepped into the political arena. Before we get into the ballot situation, and you might have already said this, what motivated you to make that move?
A better, I feel like for a long time, we've been hearing, oh, it's about to be Chester's time. Like Chester, you know, over a couple decades ago, they done built the stadium. Then not the stadium, the casino. And then they built the stadium. And then you get these little bitty bouts that give you this sense of, oh, okay, something is about to happen. Like, you know, you're feeling it. It's like you always just let down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And ever since I was young, you know, you've been hearing it. Oh, Chester's time is coming soon. And then, you know, being here, you always got to go somewhere else to enjoy better. You know, you want to go get something to eat, you got to leave Chester.
Exactly.
You want to take your lady out on the night on the town, you got to leave Chester.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go to the movies, you got to leave Chester.
Right.
You want to, I don't know, anything. And then you grow up.
Right.
And then you start to do business. And then it starts, at least for me, it seems like an easy fix.
Right.
I've been doing business a long time, right? And after a while, the more knowledge you come into, the more people you meet, the more shoulders you rub, you start to see that this is really an easy fix.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not 20-year-old Roland no more. You know what I mean? I'm in my 40s. I'm doing business.
Right.
Now in my body and my mind in the state that I'm in right now, I can't believe how they can't get it right.
Right. Or how they don't want to get it right.
It doesn't make sense.
Right.
You know, running a city is running a business. You know, point blank, period. And after a while, how can a unsuccessful business stay in existence? In my world, the IRS doesn't even allow that.
Right.
You keep claiming losses after a certain amount of time. Hey, listen, you got to dissolve.
Exactly.
Or what you gonna keep doing? You can't keep claiming losses.
Exactly.
So now, when the state gets involved, the people, listen, you have to direct your energy to the right people.
Right.
If it's not going well, you gotta hold the right people accountable.
Exactly.
It's a business.
Right.
Politics runs through the blood of it, run through its veins, and that just means decision making, policy making, and shit. Like, that should fortify it from a business person.
Right.
If these are the intelligent minds of the world, create policies, we should really be able to get it right.
Exactly.
The rest of it is accounts and balances. Like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying?
No, I'm with you.
So, yeah, so that's why I wanted to get involved. Because I'm like, it's easy. Now, it's not so easy unraveling all the bullshit. Because the politics. Now, business is easy to take care of, but politics, it could get a little funny. And I don't really understand politics, but I'm smart.
Exactly.
And I've been doing my research. So you have to unravel, you know what I mean? Like, once a person take a seat, they leave a trail behind them.
Right.
and then you got to clean up that mess.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to get involved, because I just figured like it just takes a little bit of common sense, a little business acumen.
Exactly.
And that's just why I wanted to throw my hat in.
That's good. I like that. So we did touch on the ballot situation. So let's talk about the ballot situation. Like, what exactly happened? Like, are you able to go deeper into detail about what happened, who it was that actually removed you from the ballot? Like, can we get into that?
We can't get to it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like transparency, people should understand the inner workings of things, because I was ignorant and I didn't understand what was going on. Because if I would have understood, have more understanding how it goes, I would have made the ballot. But I just wasn't. I wasn't equipped.
Exactly.
You know, I wasn't equipped to deal with it, to deal with that part of it. So basically, for the most part, I was. So how it goes is just to educate the people, right? To get on a ballot, you need signatures, right? You need to go if there's a petition, right? So once a certain amount of people sign your petition, right, then you turn your petition in with other forms, right? There's a few other forms, but petition is like the main one, right? So I got my petition. I got everything that was required of me. I exceeded. I exceeded, right? Did it to the T. So Thaddeus Kirkland, the mayor, the former mayor of Chester, he challenged not only me, but he challenged literally everybody, bro. When I tell you, he challenged. If you was running for people that's running for school board,
right?
There was another gentleman running for a council seat. He challenged him. He wasn't even he ain't from Chester, but then like, well, you gotta be from Chester to run. I'm like, damn, I ain't never seen him before. You had like African accent and everything. I'm like, where he live at? Like, but everybody, bro, he challenged. It was so systematic, you know. So I'm not even gonna act like it was all about me. The Joker challenged everybody, right? But here's the bull crap, right? Here's what I didn't like about it. Nobody should like this, because it may be like, I get it, it's politics, don't take it personal, right? There's also still like etiquette, right? You know, being a freaking human, right? This is somebody that I have rapport with.
You're talking about Thaddeus, right?
Yes, yeah, rapport. See him every day. Like, I'm here at Dual Taco. He was over there across the street at the lounge. They were over there every day. He hired me as a personal trainer, right? I trained him for some time. We had rapport, you know what I mean? Right. So the fact that, you know, so basically nothing is genuine with you.
Transactional.
So nothing is genuine, and I would never be that person. I would never be a politician that's going to shake your hand and do. I just don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Or at the very least, Roland, hey, listen, I see you running. Because he seen me when I threw my hat in, like a month, six weeks before.
Right.
You knew I was running.
Right.
You could have said, listen, Roland, pull me to the side, set me down. Yo, man, you know you're my guy. Because this is what he said. He came to Duo with the petition in his hand. Like, come. I came outside hollering. Like, you know you're my man. They made me do it, though. Look, they made me do it.
They.
I'm like, who is they?
Right.
Portia West's team, they hired my company, my firm to serve you. All right, so more lies. You know what I'm saying? So this is you, bro. It's all you. So my whole thing is it's all for him. It's always been theatrics. You know, they're in a big play. They're playing to win.
Right.
That's just it. They don't care about the people.
Right.
They don't care about nothing, bro. Zero, zilch, nothing. So, from all of that interaction we ever had, it was all theatrics. And this is what I learned. All up until where he was trying to apologize from serving me. It was more game. Because when you showed up in court, dragged me to court. So, what got me kicked off the ballot was, I have felonies on my record. All right, so I have 2 drug convictions, one from the 90s, one from the 2000s. My last conviction was 19 years ago. All right, now I technically should have that expunged. Right, off my record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, the works I've done. I'm a prime model for expungement. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, he dragged me into court, right? Tried everything, and then the last thing he had his lawyer say, well, his felonies, and here's why it was weird, because they literally was asking me questions about the drug case. I mean, it was the craziest thing, bro. So you take me down from the pedestal that I'm on.
Right.
Take me back 19 years. Pull me back 19 years. Back into the courtroom I was in 19 years ago. To discuss. So was it cocaine or like what?
So they rehashing.
I'm talking about so they're trying to get this on record. The diabolicalness of this. And the whole time he's in there, you got Dwayne Lee in there with you. You got Dwayne Lee and Fred Green in there. I wasn't what they thought I was gonna kick his ass. Y'all was gonna be his bodyguards or something.
Exactly.
But like these are the guys you got with you. I mean, morally, y'all don't have a moral ground to stand on. Dwayne Lee, which is my classmate, right? We graduated together.
Right.
He going through he got facing all kinds of felonies.
Exactly.
Now, you come in court, you got the audacity to bring me in court, have your lawyer asking me how much cocaine was it? About 19 years ago. You got Dwayne Lee that just recently under your tutelage, stealing money from the city.
Right.
What kind of moral ground are you standing on to drag me in there?
Trying to do a smear campaign on you.
And I'm just like, Dwayne, he couldn't even look me in my face. Classmate. Last year, we just was at the damn class reunion, taking shots. Now you can't even look at me, because you ain't your own man. That, you listen, to steal like that, bro, somebody taught you how to do that shit.
Facts.
If you got Thaddeus, you dragging me in here. But your whole gang in this bitch. Y'all fresh from stealing.
Right.
But you got me in the courtroom about something 19 years ago? So, this is what we dealing with. This is what we dealing with. So, yeah, I ain't let them live. I let the people know what's going on.
As you should.
I let the people know what's going on. And then we leave out the courtroom, everybody want to shake hands. Well, Dwayne, he disappeared. You know, Fred, you want to shake my hand. I don't know how to do that. So you drag you in here, you know, y'all got the verdict y'all want. I'm off the ballot. You want to come outside and shake my hand? Is that what the fuck y'all be doing? I'm my own man. See, I'm my own man. Now, I mean, they so indebted to Thaddeus, right? He ain't even nothing to be scared of.
Exactly.
He, like, bad knee chump. Like, y'all got bad knees, can't even walk. Like, you know, like, what the hell? Like, they think they're a mob or some shit? I don't know, but like I'm saying, so my thing is like, this is why we in it, we where we are. And this is why I was going to run.
Right.
And this is why we need people, I don't need that job. I didn't need that job.
Exactly.
That was a pay grade. It's a pay cut for me.
Exactly.
Pay cut for me. But literally, it's gonna turn up my city.
Right.
Give it some new cool. Give it what it needs so people can get more engaged.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like really just be like, kind of like show a new luster, like you know what I mean, like chest look a little rusty,
exactly.
like, from what we've been going through for so long. Like it's cool to take a loss, but when we gonna bounce back?
Exactly.
And for me, it just seemed like an easy fix. So like that's what it is. Sorry I took so long.
No, you good. No, listen, we hear this.
We about to pop this champagne in a second.
There we go. Facts. And as you pop in
can
that,
we get some glasses for the champagne?
There we go.
But go ahead.
Exactly. Nah, perfect explanation, and thank you for that. And as you definitely popping that champagne, because you kind of alluded to it as well. So I want to ask you, and it's kind of like a two-part question. Do you feel like the system is set up to block everyday people from running? And then also, do you think this was a situation that was considered politics as usual?
Man, that's one of my best songs ever, Politics as Usual. Well, here's what I think, right? And that, I don't even think that's a question I can answer. But here's what I will say, right? There are systems in place that won't allow Chester to get out the hole it's in. And I'm off of this black and white shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we've had our kind in for a couple terms. It's done nothing for us. Actually, I think we're worse off. So, like for me, I just feel like, I mean, damn, like, for people that understand what it's like, you got family here, your family here, if your loved ones go to school here.
You're from here.
In my head, I'm just like, you should want to do everything needed to get us out the hole. But what I'm saying is, what happens is, I know it has to be some type of influence, monetary influence that happens that turns people rogue, right?
They become corrupt,
and it becomes corrupt, and then you become, I guess, blind. Because if you're not amongst the people, you're not out here seeing what's going on. I don't never see a lot of them, but if you really understand what's going on, why wouldn't you want to fix it? So to answer your question, I don't know. Like, I'm telling you, I think, and then I'm like, okay, is this choreographed? Like, is the failures, is it just properly choreographed? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. But I was trying to like get more of an insight to see. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, I can't even answer that question, man.
I'm with you. I agree with that. All right. Well, since we're talking about,
but that was a two-part question, right?
It was a two-part question, yeah, about it being, and I think you answered it, but let me know if you feel like you did, because the second part was like, do you think it was just politics as usual? So do you think because people, I don't want to say regular people, but people like yourself or the everyday person that may want to run, why do you think they're being blocked? Or do you think it is like pretty much what I think you just explained, politics as usual? It's
almost like we have so many rich athletes, so many rich entertainers that look like us.
Right.
So many of us that have immense wealth. And we're doing worse as a people.
Right.
it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, like you would have figured like all these billions and billionaires, ain't nobody come together try to help out our situation. Like, well, once people get in them seats in their positions, it's just been looking like it's like they become blind somehow. I don't know. And I ain't a big conspiracy theorist at all. Actually, I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all. But a conspiracy theorist would say, I'm telling you, once you get in there, the Illuminati, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Conspiracy theorists are like going with that question.
Someone.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, once they get in there, I don't know, man. I don't know, but it's kind of like this thing that goes on. Like, you say what you're gonna do when you get in there, and when you get in there, next you know, 8 years later, you did nothing.
And that's be the thing. All that time went by and nothing didn't happen.
Did nothing.
Right.
You know?
I agree with
nothing
that
we can feel.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything that they could benefit from. Yeah, so definitely give me some of that champagne.
Oh, man.
Now I want to say before I get to this next question, these tacos is definitely fire.
My man.
Make sure you get some of these duo tacos, these nachos. You feel me? I'm trying to.
That's you.
That's me. All right, let me give you this right there. Let me take that. Thank you. I'm gonna need you to definitely take a hit of that champagne before I ask you this next question.
Yeah. I need to lighten it.
Yeah.
I need to.
Because this next question that you, there we
Cheers
go,
to
cheers.
Chester.
There we go.
City.
Mother Chester.
Mother Chester.
You feel me? So as you taking that drink, I want to ask you your thoughts on specific people within our local city government, okay? So I'm gonna say a name and you could just tell me what you think about them, okay?
Okay.
So our current mayor, Stefan Roots.
Shout out to Norris Park, right? Because that's where he's from. That's where I grew up at, right? Most people know me from being from the LV because where my whole family was at, and that's where I kind of grew up at. But my neighborhood was right across the street from the Moulton Village Project, Norris Park. So like, he's definitely from my neighborhood, older than me. I don't remember him, but he knew him and my uncle was tight. I think Stefan has what it takes. He's a smart guy. You know, he had a lot of, you know, in his career, he was successful.
Right.
So, you know, he wasn't like this career politician where it's like, all right, you know, you don't know what a person's agenda is. But like, you know, he came from whatever walk of life he was on and came and entered this arena. Why would a person do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people can say things, but I think he's genuine myself. I like him, man. He's cool, man. You know, like I said, I let people run their own race. Like I said, I don't have a horse in it, but like I said, I like him as a person. You know, he still has some time to do the things that he said he was going to do, and I'm interested to see the state of the city when he's done. But I think he does have what it takes to make a difference. I do think that. There we go. I like that. All right. And we briefly talked about this one. Former mayor, that is Kirkland. He's a career politician, right? Before a career politician, he was a crackhead, I guess. So people would say he was in the streets. We had a drug problem, right? And I'm not judging anybody. You know what I'm saying? I grew up selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, thank God for my grandmother. You know, she tried to do everything she could do. But you know, we all growing up in the city is hard. So, you know, he had his shortcomings, which is fine. But once he got himself together and became this career politician, I just felt like his numbers speak for him. I don't have to say anything bad about him. You know what I'm saying? Like things that I say about him is like, I don't take it personal, but it was personal, like how he came at me, right? I get you. But for the most part, I don't really, outside of him just being like this career politician that's I don't know what his agenda is, but I just know it's not for the people. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, like, I don't know. Just you gotta watch out for people like that. That's exactly. You just gotta watch out for people. Watch your back. Watch your back. Nah, I feel you. Let's get into the city council members. So, what about Portia West? Just somebody she's just absent. she's, like I said, she they picked up a lot of game. They picked up a lot of, they realized that they're in a city where people don't care, so they can kind of do whatever they want. They when they came to my business and did that to me, she's just another one you have to watch out for. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get much out of her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think she's there to collect a check. But I think it's time for her to go out to pasture. Let somebody else, fresh energy, come on in, and how she could really build upon her legacy is to really pass the baton to somebody.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, pass the baton to somebody that be a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like, educate somebody that's up and coming.
Right.
Plant some healthy seeds. And I think that's what her and Thaddeus is lacking. They're not planting healthy seeds for any of us to harvest.
Exactly.
So yeah, just like they're all in that same clique. So just be careful.
Right. And I like what you said about the word.
But I don't have nothing. That's just stats. Like I say, their numbers speak for themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't have anything personal against them.
Exactly. And it's not personal. It's like off of the record.
But I will just say, like, your numbers are your numbers. Your stats are your stats.
Exactly.
I ain't put them there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Numbers don't.
There we go. And then, like you said, I like how you explained the word absent, because I know every time I watch a city council meeting, she's coming in via speakerphone. Yeah. So for me, it's like, y'all don't have these meetings that often where you can't make this in person, But
you got to know when to fold.
Exactly.
I think I think her best years are behind her. And I would truly, if she really wanted to get grab life by the horns and really take her legacy and be on the right side of history.
Right.
It's about passing the baton, man. I'm telling you. Because it's not as a city council person, it's not about you.
Exactly.
As an elected official, it's not about you.
It's about the people.
It's about the people. It's about the people. And if you don't have the capacity to be there 100%,
exactly,
pass the baton.
Exactly.
Other than that, you're failing everybody.
Exactly.
You failing everybody.
And it's a power trip after that. You feel me?
If you're the slow leg, get out the race.
Exactly.
Get out the race, man.
Well, I agree with
Respectfully.
that. Respectfully. Did you take that sip? What about Shaquan Davis?
Shaquan, that's my guy, man. I like Shaquan. I feel like Shaquan is going to have to do one thing for himself. Exercise his independence, right? He's new, he's green. So the things that he have on his side are the same things that can be hindering to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's fine. Everybody know you're new. Everybody know you're young.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're already gonna have that on your side. But you gotta be strong in your beliefs. Right? You have to be independent. You only be independent if you're strong, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be fully equipped with knowledge. You got to understand, what's going on in politics, but you also have to understand what's going on in your community. Personally, I like him. He's a cool guy, but the jury's still out on him. Like, we have yet to see what he's going to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But if I had to give him any pointers or any advice, it would be to build yourself up and be independent. Be independent. Don't make the mistake that a lot of people made and be mentored into ill.
Right.
Be you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot going on in that world. You know what I'm saying? So a person that can be bought or sold is a good person. So the more independent you are, the safer we are. So, but I'm rooting for him.
There we go. Same here. I definitely want him to know that for sure. Councilwoman Tamika Williams.
Don't really know her like that. I hear a lot of people say good things about her. I don't really have too much on Tamika, but if I had to give advice, I would say just be present. You know, be present, man. Make your face known. You know what I'm saying? Especially to like Nah, I was about to say, especially like the business owners, I feel like all of them should be walking up and down this block.
Definitely.
To me, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But I would just say, because think about it. I'm touching hundreds of faces a day. You know.
Right.
So when you touching business owners, you're touching the people that they're touching as well, right? This is not for Tamika. No,
right.
This is not for Tamika.
In general.
I'm just speaking in general, right? Because I don't really have much to go on with Tamika, but she seems like cool people though. She seems very down to earth. But like on all of them, they're all kind of fairly new, right? So the jury's still out on her. So I would just say, if you can't do nothing, be present.
Right.
If you can't do nothing, if you don't nothing, be present.
Right.
I'm telling you, be present, and whatever the people need, you'll know. Because we're the constituents. You work for us. We have the power. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is for all of them. This is not for Tamika. But so like I said, I wish her the best, and I wish all of them the best. But that's all I really got for her, because I don't really know her like that.
All right, no problem. And then for the last council person, Fred Green.
Fred Green. So if we'd had this conversation years back, I'd be like, Fred, that's my guy. That's my guy. But he showed me that he's not independent. He showed me that he's so where I come from, right? If you rolling in the clique, like they roll in the clique, if I see that the person that y'all following is a clown, you already got.
You in a circus.
I can't take none of y'all serious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So years back, like I would say, yeah, Fred, that's my guy, man. I like Fred, man. But Fred has showed me some stuff that he's not independent. He showed me that everything they got going is to be questioned. The words that come out their mouth is to be questioned. Right. You know what I'm saying? We know who his mentor is. We know who brought him in the game. Right. So guess what? So now your moves are not even your own. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like things that you do, it's almost like Tyson, the great Mike Tyson, in Customato. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was the greatest boxer when he was with Customato. That was his influencer. That was his trainer. Right. Customato had passed on. He had got other boxers. He had got other trainers, and people always say, man, Customato. So the influence you have, Fred got in this game young. Right. He been up at there for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So like his identity is not his own. It's not. It's not his own.
It's like he's like trying to leave his legacy on the other guy's legacy.
I mean, even if he want to do something, do it. Right. Like you gotta be all you can be. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like and make sure it's on the right side of history, though. Exactly. Don't you want to be on the right side of history? Right. Don't you not want to fuck this up? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fuck this up. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And so like for Fred, man, like, him showing up in the courtroom that day, they were against me.
Right.
And they all expected a handshake. I ain't like that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this: you already displayed to me that this the side I'm on.
Right.
Like I'm on the side of the city, bro. You know, like we should all be together. How's people going against other people that's trying to make a difference? All for what?
Right.
Like for what?
Ego.
I don't even know if he can answer the question.
Right.
Because he's following. He's following. He's with his OG.
Right.
He's with the guy he has an allegiance to. And guess what? That's what it isn't. It is what it is.
Facts.
It is what it is. So I wish them all the best. But I'll tell you what, all these taxes I pay, they got to get right. They got to get out the way.
Exactly.
They got to get right.